Hello Bismuth users, this is BitSignal. In this video I would like to show you how you could create a Bismuth wallet file within the terminal and then receive a transaction and send a transaction from within the terminal. This is very straightforward. I'll be using this tutorial here. I have opened it. You can find it at the Bismuth Foundation account within the Hack with This series. It's called How to Send a Transaction from Your Code. So I have opened here a folder which is empty, send transaction, and within this folder is no wallet file, and later on there will be a wallet file. For that I have opened the terminal, and the location of the terminal is within this folder, send-.txt transaction. So what are we going to do next? First we would need to install the Bismuth client Python package. You would need at least to have Python 3.6 installed. So let's get started. We'll be using pip. And of course I already have it installed, and it will just say that. If you want to upgrade, you could always try to upgrade, so you have the latest version. Of course I already have the latest version installed, so I am opening up now Python 3. First thing we would have to do is import the helper object, so it's just more or less this code here. Alright, so now we are going to create the object. And the location of the file, it is the wallet file will be called wallet.there. And remember, this wallet file will hold only one address. So it's called wallet.der instead of JSON. The JSON file can hold multiple addresses. So the next step will be now the crucial step. We are creating now a new wallet file. And we should get an answer now. And from within, it says true. From within the folder, there should now be a file. It's called wallet.der. Now you see it. And this file does hold the public key and the private key, of course. Exactly. It's just like when you have the TK wallet, it also creates this file. You could also import it later on in your Tornado Bismuth wallet if you wish. So what do we have? We have now a wallet file, and let's check some info. The file is called wallet.der. We are not connected now to any server. Let's just load the wallet file now. Alright, and now let's do this again, and you see we have loaded the wallet file, which is we have this address. This is now our public address, and we are not connected to any server. So how about connecting to a server? For that, for example, you have here, now this here is the Bismuth client py file. And if you check, you could see here the servers. We can set a server, for example, the wallet servers, exactly. And those are here the wallet servers which we could connect to. Let's say we want to connect to a certain wallet server. We could also do this by using this command, client set server, and then insert the IP address, for example, 62. And also the port 8150. All right, now it says we're connected. And you see now that we're connected to this wallet server. So the next step, what could be the next step? The next step could be, let's about just sending, I just copied this address, and how about sending some Bismuth to this address using the Tornado wallet 0.1. Yeah, okay. Or let's say 0.2, no, 0. All right, so this will take a while now. We could check our current balance. All right, this is the command to check our current balance. And you see that we already received the 0.02 Bismuth. All right, now can we also send it back? Of course we can. We could just create a transaction ID. For that we can go back here. Transaction ID. It's this line here. Is equal to client send. And recipient is equal to in this case, in this demo, it's just client.address inserted, but we want to send it back to which address? Let's say we want to send it back to the one who sent us the transaction. We're just going to copy this one here and all right, this doesn't work, of course, because we're not finished yet. Send a transaction, comma, and then we are gonna say how much, the amount. Let's say 0.01. And it says okay. That means we've just sent it to the mempool 0.01 to that address here. That's the receiving address. And if we check the balance, it says still we are having, there's still 0.02 Bismuth within that wallet file, just because the transaction is not yet in the block. So if we're just going to copy the Bismuth address and check here, we see that we have received, that's the freshly created Bismuth address from within the terminal. It's this wallet file, wallet.der file, and the next transaction should be pretty soon. The send transaction from within the terminal should show here in a minute. And you see what's important is the Bismuth client does all the work. We are being connected to one of the wallet servers. We could also refresh. Here are all the, you can get a server, you can see all servers, and you can connect to a server, to a wallet server. So for example, let's just do it and see. And now you see that we switched the wallet server from the previous one to a new one. And you see this one here, starting with the 46 dot, is also in the active wallet servers, is this one. We are now connected to this one. We've sent a transaction from this wallet server. We've created a wallet file address from within the terminal using the Bismuth client. We could receive a transaction, we could send a transaction. It's not, we just have to wait for a new block. This will take a while, but it surely did create a transaction, because you see that it returned OK, so the transaction went through the amount of 0.01, and you have all the you can set a server. That's what we did at the beginning. We can have the info shown to us from what wallet address we're using. We can create a new wallet. Okay, this now here's the Bismuth multi-wallet. That's not what we could use at this point. All right, now we are just waiting for one thing, to confirm that the transaction went through. It will take a while. In the meantime, we could check our balance, and you see it's 0.0. So the transaction went through because 0.01 went to the sent address here, to this one, and the transaction fee was also 0.01, which means that our balance now of this wallet file is 0.0. And it will shortly also show on the Explorer. All right, thanks for watching, and see you next time.